Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Baylor Bears offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's a quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. They're going to run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. Throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Bears hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They break him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk gain of the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's got it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Are this guy and his speed...
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bears.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Mills. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense, come up with a stop? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. And there's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the back gets the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll get him down that time. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Mills trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, a sack, the senior on this defense making a big play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Baylor. It was a foot race and he won it.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The AT is good, so the lead now is 11. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. scanning the field. It's Mills. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Houston has moved into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. See what the call is on first and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And they've got it, the defense making a statement on the final play this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
The Bears will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Mills. He'll throw it now. He flips it to the back across the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back, it's Mills. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. This air attack is still unstoppable. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense going with the hurry-up.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back?
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Second down, looking to throw it. Snags a quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bears will line up here on first down and goal. Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Bears. Still no answer for the passing game. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the defense wraps him up. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And it's caught. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The offense right at the line, playing with tempo now.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Mills. Receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He's moving out of the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Lead down the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Mills. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Houston. Just ran away from the defense. That's another strike from this quarterback where he is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. Down he goes. A sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. the shotgun, drops back, dumps it down to the back, caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Bears are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Mills. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Touchdown, Bears. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Mills. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
3 and 25.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Houston now operating in the red zone. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. Now it's 2nd down here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And a sophomore making an impact play. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion, but they do it for a 2nd time. Back to throw. It's Mills. Caught near the goal line. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm